Canterbury for Europe singing Ode to Joy in German when we took the Is It Worth It bus round on the tour. So, how are you doing, Steve?
I'm great, thanks, Madeleina. Great to see you.
I know, well, via Skype anyway.
I didn't leave this in to avoid feedback, sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
There we go.
Where is he speaking?
Salut à Bruxelles, bienvenue à Bruxelles.
Yes, he's in Brussels because he's nice and European like that. So how is it over there?
It's good. I've actually just been to the EU tweet up tonight, which is when lots of really sad people who tweet on the EU get together and have a drink IRL. So I've got out of the Stop Brexit cave here at Cinema Studios, which you can have a look at here.
Nice.
I actually got out and met people in an actual bar, which, yeah, it was a nice change.
I see, I've heard a lot about the EU tweet up from my friend Matthew Lowry.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, it was cool.
So, yeah, he looks like, do you want to tell the people here about what goes on there and what the point of it is?
Well, we're all very awkward because we can't just delete the tweet when we said something. So we'll have to actually talk to each other. No, but it's very good, it's really good. And the anti-Brexiters have been wholeheartedly adopted by it as well, which is really cool. Because actually, it's really a group of people who are tweeting about EU energy policy and EU transparency, EU environment policy, which is actually what we should all be doing if we weren't caught up in this fucking shit pile.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying earlier to some people that, like nearly all the campaigning that we do is all stop Brexit, negative, it's going to be bad, terrible, whatever. And then it's like, well, who's actually talking about what's great about being European? Because, that's what we're all here tonight, is to celebrate, our European identities and our European citizenship.
No, absolutely. And I mean, we talk about this all the time. We talk about, we've got to make a positive case. And it's really hard when you're up against 40 years of positive case not being made, and in fact a negative case being made. So yeah, no, we're up against it there. But I have to say, it's been a week of optimism for me. I mean, the things look like they're falling apart. And yeah, my stop Brexitometer is up to about, it's up to about 30%, which is pretty close to an all-time high. So it's still not the most likely outcome, but I think it's absolutely certain that it's possible. And I think that's been clear. I mean, David Davis said this week that the bill on the withdrawal, the vote on the motion on the withdrawal agreement could be amended to require a referendum, and that's a big move. In the past they've denied that it's possible. They've denied it could happen. They've almost changed the constitution in the House of Lords to try to avoid admitting that Parliament can do this if it wants to. So, yeah, I think we've got a bit of hope for optimism, and I think the arguments for Brexit just continue to fall. I mean,
were there any? That's a no then. What kind of beer are you drinking?
I'm drinking Jubilee out of a mass glass, which in Belgium is an absolute crime. I mean, you can't drink the wrong beer out of the wrong glass. But I didn't buy the Jubilee. So
I always get told off when I go to Brussels because everyone tells me how amazing Belgian beer is, and I hate beer.
What a waste! I mean, it really is a waste coming to Brussels and not liking beer. And you're a vegan as well. Yeah. So you can't eat most Belgian food.
Yeah, the chocolates.
And the thing to do in Belgium is to drink beer and eat Belgian food. So yeah. It's lucky you love beer so much, otherwise there'd be no reason to come here.
So do you want to tell the people here a little bit about Cake Watch?
Yeah, so Cake Watch, so one day my friend, so I've known Chris Kendall Autocrat for a long time. We both worked in the British government and in the commission kind of at the same time and knew each other. And one day he sent me an email saying, Steve, I was just thinking, how you own a recording studio and can edit audio and stuff. And I said, yes, Chris. And he said, and how everyone does Brexit podcasts, with experts and, what have you, and how we're experts. And I said, yes, Chris. He said, well, why the fuck aren't we doing a Brexit podcast? It's absolutely obvious. So we decided to do Cake Watch. Originally it was going to be named after my blog, which is called The Great British Moronathon. but we've seen polling data that calling Leavers morons doesn't convince them to change their votes, so we stopped doing that. You see, this is Remain getting organised and taking it seriously. So yeah, we called it Cake Watch because after Boris Johnson saying that his position on cake is to have it and to eat it.
Yeah, but we all know that the only way to do that is by remaining in the EU, right?
Absolutely. And Donald Tusk responding that there will be no cake, only salt and vinegar.
So do you want to tell the people what the 3 questions are that you always ask?
Oh, the three questions. Well, actually, we're going to do live the year, but let's do the 3 questions. So the 3 questions that we ask everyone are, what is your favourite cake?
Okay, so audience, what's your favourite cake? Go.
Apple!
Lemon drizzle.
I'm hearing a lot of lemon drizzle. A lot of lemon drizzle.
Lemon drizzle.
Yeah.
Someone, actually in an interview we did, somebody said lemon drizzle, and they said it's the only example of trickle down that actually worked.
And the final 2 questions?
What is your favourite example of cakeism?
Cakeism.
Right.
So have you got
Cake versus
So I have
biscuit.
to define cakeism. Good grief.
Yeah.
So the idea that you can have your cake and eat it.
Have you got a favourite
The
example?
idea that you can have full access to the single market while not abiding by all the rules of the single market.
There we go. And the final question?
The final question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is definitely not going to happen and 10 is absolutely certain to happen, what are the chances of Brexit not happening? 2, I heard. 2, I heard.
I think the chances of Brexit not happening are 10 out of 10.
Well, Madeleine gave the best answer we've had.
Oh, did I?
What was your answer? Your answer was that, I can remember it, your answer was that you don't believe in unicorns, you believe in e-unicorns.
Yes! E-unicorns! It's the way to go. I do believe. Seriously, guys, if you don't believe that we can stop Brexit, we won't be able to stop Brexit. If you believe that we can, we will. It's as simple as that. It really is.
But actually, moreover, even if, I mean, there's a lot of stuff over Easter that we should give up and start talking about stop Brexit and so on. Even if you think that is more likely, I mean, I think that's more likely. I think it's more likely that we'll end up with a soft Brexit, or we'll end up with some form of Brexit than we'll end up with stopping Brexit. But that's not the point. The point is, while it's possible, we have to continue. But there's no bonus to giving up. There's no bonus to giving up and saying, okay, we want to stay in the single market because the government doesn't listen. So it's not like they're going to start listening to all of us, people like me, and they're going to call up Madeleina and Steve and say, we've noticed your change in views about stopping Brexit, so come to a round table about how to soften it. Come and, Steve, why don't you do a paper on what the best form of Brexit will be, and then we'll implement it. They're not going to fucking listen anyway. So the only way to do it, even if you think it's unlikely, there's no benefit to be gained from giving up, in my view.
No, exactly. So, I'm a part of Steve, guys. We're going to have to leave you, sadly, because we're out of time. But I have one.
I'm going to leave you with live. I'm going to leave you with a live of the year. And actually, it's not the one. Chris is sick, so can't be here. And true to form, it's not the one Chris prefers. When we're editing the podcast, I always edit out Chris's favorite parts of him. So I'm going to ignore him on this as well. And I'm going to take the lie of the year. We do a lie of the week, but this is the lie of the year, or the lie of Brexit. And I think the one I'm going to choose is from David Davis. We thought it would be Boris Johnson who won this, but we're going to take David Davis. Nobody has ever pretended that this will be easy. I've always said that this negotiation will be tough, complex, and at times confrontational.
Nice. Alright, it was lovely to speak to you.
Have a great time, everybody.
Bye.